Free South Jersey. The story of my very first passion project. I went to high school in South Jersey. One thing that you need to understand about New Jersey in general is it's basically, the state is split into two parts. The top part is the suburbs of New York City. So people commute into and around New York City for work. They are fans of New York pro teams, and they have that accent that's typically associated with people from New Jersey for the rest of the world. In South Jersey, it's essentially the suburbs of Philadelphia. I identify very strongly with South Jersey to this day. In high school, in civics class, remember civics class? We had to come up with something that we considered a problem or a thing that needed resolution or needed improvement within the laws of the state of New Jersey. At the time, we had moved from Virginia recently, where I had a learner's permit in Virginia, and then we moved to New Jersey, and I had just gotten a learner's permit in New Jersey. My parents would cover me under their insurance, but I had to pay them what it cost them to cover me on their insurance. In Virginia, that had been no problem. It had been like $200 a year, maybe a little bit more, but it had been a couple $100s a year. And when we moved to New Jersey, it was so much more. It was like thousands of dollars a year. I did some studying, and I concluded that the reason that insurance was so expensive for me was because of those terrible North Jersey drivers. People where I lived didn't drive that terribly. There weren't that many accidents. There weren't really super aggressive drivers, but I knew that the drivers in North Jersey were just ridiculous. And once I got that in my head, I started applying that to all kinds of things. Like, we could probably safely lower the driving age in South Jersey, but those North Jersey people would ruin it. We could definitely increase the minimum wage, but North Jersey just wouldn't be able to handle something like that. And the more me and my classmates got into this project, the more I was convinced that the bulk of the problems that we were addressing were not legislative problems, but North Jersey problems. My project for that class ended up being, I studied and came up with this whole report on how South Jersey could split away from North Jersey and become its own state, South Jersey. We could secede from North Jersey. I don't even remember what grade I got on the project, but what I do remember vividly is that pretty much everyone that I knew thought this was amazing. Like, yes, you are absolutely right. We should free South Jersey. It should be free from the tyranny of North Jersey. When it really hit that how enthusiastic people were, and how with me people were, and how excited people were about that idea. I don't remember the grade. I never got the petition started to actually free South Jersey, and I kind of left that project by the wayside. But I continued to think back fondly on that first passion project. And so when I really started to focus in on doing creative work as my job, it was a no-brainer that the first passion project of my life, well, the first real passion project of my life, would be the name. Thank you for watching, and you're awesome.